Okay, so this is my third time filming this video because that is the downside of filming on your phone. If it rings, you gotta start over or continue, but I was starting over anyway because I filmed it once. It was 15 minutes long, and I realized, ooh, this is where my problem comes in, and probably this needs to be my first goal. When I make a video, I need to not go off on tangents and talk and talk and talk and talk. I love to talk, if it's not apparent already. I need to get to the point, because if you clicked on this video to hear what I have to say about a certain subject, that's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear all the back story in my head. So I'm gonna get right into it, and these are my 2019 goals, and I'm calling them goals, not resolutions, because I don't know, in my head, I think the way people word things and the way that you present things to yourself really makes a huge difference at how you look at it and how you process that information. So for me personally, calling it a goal, I'm a very goal-oriented person. So I think calling it a goal for me is extremely important to get those things accomplished. Resolutions, everyone has them, and a couple of years back, I started to not make resolutions because I would always disappoint myself. I would say, okay, my resolution for this year is go to the gym at least 3 days out of the week. And I would either start strong and then let it wither away, or I would get into it slowly and then it still would wither away. So I stopped making resolutions because these are things that I should be doing anyway. So calling them resolutions, to me, it's not something that's gonna keep me accountable. But making these goals, for me personally, it helps. So the number one thing is I want to grow. I want to grow as a person, as a parent, as a wife, a partner, as a daughter, just all around human being. I want to grow. And my number one problem that I've had my whole life, and probably my husband's number one thing that he really doesn't like about my personality, is I'm a procrastinator. I am. I always say I'm gonna get to it, and then it takes me forever to get to it. I get to it eventually, but it takes forever. When it comes to things that my kids need, I'm on it. When it comes to my work, I'm on it. And yeah, if it's important, I'm pretty much on it. But things like cleaning the house, doing laundry, oh, I can procrastinate and procrastinate, because in my mind, it can wait. Just because it can wait doesn't mean it should. So that is something I want to get better about. I want to be less of a procrastinator and get things done. So the number one thing I've been wanting to get done is organizing my house. With 3 kids, it's really difficult to keep things organized and clean. My house is clean, it's just cluttered. So I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I think the way for me to get it done is to put notes, not make a list that I might not ever look at, but put sticky notes in the sections that I want to improve. And every time I'm done with that particular section, peel off the sticky note, because I think that is how it has to get done. It's right in front of my face, it's on my wall, and it's not just keeping me accountable, but my husband can see it. Anyone in my house can see it that comes in. So I don't want people coming in saying, oh, why do you have a note over there that says clean this cabinet or organize this cabinet? That's going to keep me to get it done. And I know it sounds a little wacky, but because I'm such a procrastinator, I will use any excuse to not do it. So if it's right there on the wall, I have to, because there's no going around that note in front of your face every single day. So that's how I'm going to get that done. And the other thing is small things like laundry or running some errands that in my head can wait. I want to get a lot better at getting those things done and getting them done that day, not tomorrow, not the day after, but today. So this video is going to keep me accountable in that. And it's something I've always wanted to be better at. And I know I'm not going to be perfect. There are still days I'm going to procrastinate, but I'm going to have to work out a way to not, because my kids are getting older. They're watching me and they imitate me. So everything that I do, they're going to do. So this is my way of teaching them to not procrastinate, is by not doing it myself. The other thing is I've been on a journey of health, bettering my overall health, not just doing a diet here and there, but really incorporating a better way of eating, a better way of living, so that I can sustain it. And again, I have kids that are watching me, and I think it's really important for me to teach that to them by doing it. Because there's no way I can preach it if I'm not doing it. I'm a pretty healthy eater. I'm a pescatarian, which means I eat fish, I don't eat meat. And that's for personal digestion issues. I've always had issues with meat. It doesn't sit well with me, so I don't eat it. And so I eat pretty healthy. I don't eat a lot of junk food. The one thing I have to get a lot better at is drinking more water. I'm really bad at drinking water. I don't drink soda. I drink iced teas, which in my head has always been like, it's mostly water. I mean, what's tea? It's steeped in water, right? But it's caffeine, it's sugar, it's all the things that my body does not need a lot of. So I really need to drink more water. And I know they sell these cups that kind of beep, or you can connect them to your iWatch or Apple Watch or any smart device, and it tells you when you haven't taken a sip or when you haven't drank enough of what's in that cup. But I don't think I need that. I think it's something I already know. So I think I'm trying to get better with this light. Um, I think the way for me to get better about it is just do it. Just instead of when I leave the house, instead of taking a bottle of iced tea, just take a bottle of water. And when you're thirsty, you have no choice, you have it there. And not just, and by the way, Essentia water is the way to go. For me, it tastes better. And I'm not a big water drinker. It does taste better. It's also completely pH balanced, which is good for my digestion. Love this water. See, there I go talking about things that don't matter to people watching. Maybe someone will care. But yes, that is something that I want to get a lot better with, is drink more water and go to the gym more. Definitely, I'm okay with it, but I want to get a lot better with it. I've even hired a personal trainer thinking that, oh, you know, I have an appointment, I have to keep it, but I don't always do that. So I need to find a way to keep myself accountable for that. The one way that I do it is gym membership isn't cheap, so I tell myself, you know, if you're not going to go, why pay for it? So yes, going to the gym really for my health is really important, and it's something that I need to get better at doing. And I can't really put a sticky note on myself to remind myself to do it. But I think that goes along with procrastination. I always think I'm going to go today, but then I say, oh, I have this and this and that, and I'm tired. There's always an excuse. So instead of constant excuses, I just need to do it. I'm an adult and I'm responsible for my actions. And if I say I'm going to do something, I need to do it. That's just it. I need to do it. So, do something for my health that's going to be sustainable throughout my life and not just have to go on these diets. And already halfway there with the way that I eat, but I think I can get a lot better by drinking more water and exercising more. I used to exercise a lot, and then I broke my leg, and it's just so hard to get back into it. But I know once I do, I'm going full force, and I'm going to have this video to keep me accountable. The other thing is I want to grow this platform. I've been all over the place. I don't know what I've been doing with it. I've posted videos about so many different things, but there's no specific area of focus, and I think I want to figure out what I want to focus on and focus on it. I know that, you know, YouTube is a platform for creators, and I know I don't need to specifically focus on something, but I think if I want to grow this channel, and I think the subscribers I have now are pretty much just friends and family. So if I want to grow that, I think the way to do it is to really have a focus. I've noticed on Instagram people would follow you? Almost said subscribe. People follow you, and then you post one picture that doesn't go along with the whole story of what you're presenting, and they unfollow you. I mean, I'm new to all this, but I had 180 followers 3 days ago, and now I'm down to 174. So why are people unfollowing? I think they followed because they saw something. Sorry, I heard something creaking in the back and it freaked me out a little bit. And one thing people don't like the photo or don't think it goes with what they saw the day before made them follow, they unfollow you? Or is it because I didn't follow them back? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. Maybe someone can share that secret with me, because I don't know. I'm just being myself, and I know I'm new and I can be whoever I want to be, but that's not who I am. I'm not a fake person. I've never been a fake person. Anyone that knows me knows I'm upfront, I'm honest, I'm to the point. So I'm not going to present myself to be someone that I'm not. And if who I am is not who people like, then I'm sorry. But I'm going to do the best that I can to grow and help other people grow along with me. And that's what this video is about, is me sharing my experience in life, what I've learned throughout the years. And what I've learned is that resolutions don't always work, but setting goals sometimes does work. And it's how you set those goals that makes the biggest difference. And I think my biggest resolution goal, I need to keep calling it a goal. I think my biggest goal is going to be to accept myself and love myself, and not try to fit into a box of what I think people are going to be attracted to, people are going to like. Yes, I want to be someone that people want to listen to, but I need to do it in a way that is still me. So I need to learn more about this platform. I'm using natural light, so it's working so far, except for some shadows. I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to grow, and I want to keep doing that. And I think the biggest thing, and that might be another video that I can make, is I've definitely learned to love myself for who I am throughout the years. But I think the one thing that I can work on is to not question myself so much, to not doubt myself so much. I think it's going to be really important for me to not have to make the same video 5 times because, oh, it's too long, it's too this, it's too that. And just in life in general, don't doubt yourself. If you think you can do it, go for it, do it. As I say it, I think, how easy is it to say? Yes, some things are easier said than done, but I definitely think that it's something I can accomplish. And I'm going to take you on that journey with me, and hopefully as I grow, I can help other people grow. I've learned a lot in my 37 years of life, almost 38. I know. Maybe I don't look it. Maybe I do. But yeah, I've learned a lot in life, and I have a lot to share. I have a lot to teach, and that's what I want to do. Um, so I have to figure out how to do it and in what way to present it that keeps people interested while also being myself. So that's it. That's it. I think the biggest thing is when you learn to love yourself, you have a lot less things, a lot less goals, a lot less resolutions that you set for yourself because you're happy with who you are. And I'm happy with who I am, but everyone should grow in life, and everyone should be okay with taking advice and growing as a human being. So there's still things that I need to improve on, even though I'm an adult that's mostly happy with myself. I still have things I need to improve, and that's what I'm gonna do. And this video is gonna keep me accountable, and hopefully the people watching are gonna keep me accountable. So that's it for now, and I want to wish everybody a happy new year. Stay safe and enjoy the way you celebrate. Just do it safely. And remember, the most important thing for the new year is to be happy and healthy, and everything else will follow. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the new year.